Greeting interwebs, this is Jackie K, and welcome for another Pokemon battle. This time is with someone that I was on a stream with. I was looking for a battle, other people in the chat were looking for battles, so I decided to hook up with someone and have a battle while we were waiting for battles. All well and good. Sorry man, I don't really have your Twitter name, and the Twitch name isn't exactly right off the top of my head at the moment. But if you do happen to see this video, let me know, and I will be sure to include credit, like I always say I will. When we were setting up turns for the battle, he basically said just bring whatever you like, so I brought my standard team, I take it he brought his standard team, and we decided just to have a battle with our teams. So you might not see anything new or impressive on my side, but my opponent does have some interesting tricks, so this should make for a good battle. So the battle starts off typical enough. My opponent's going to be leading off with Scolipede, I'm going to lead off with Chie, and it seems all well and good. I've seen enough Scolipedes in battle to know where this is going to go. It'll protect to get some speed boost, it'll do a sword dance, and then it'll baton pass the speed boost off to another Pokemon. I do want to go for that Stone Edge right away to try to take this thing out before it can baton pass, so that protect was a good play. But then I get caught off a little off guard when it goes straight for that poison jab instead of a sword stance. But I'm still determined. A Stone Edge will take this thing out and I don't have to worry about it anymore. But nope! It's got the focus stash. Funny enough, before the battle started, I was thinking maybe I should lead off with Charizard just to take care of the Scolipede, and then I was thinking like, I've taken care of a baton pass Scolipede before with Chie. I am starting to regret that decision. I'm kind of thinking that those would have been a good Pokemon to lead off with. But no, if I led off with this Charizard instead of bringing it in right now, this could have been a good idea. But things are kind of not going to go the way I expect as it keeps getting off more and more speed boosts. If a Mega Charizard Y can't outspeed this thing, then I'm in kind of deep doo-doo. And guess what? That's exactly what I'm in. Deep doo-doo. With 3 speed boosts, that Scolipede is definitely going to outspeed. It's going to Rock Slide my Sedos. Probably doesn't even need to Rock Slide. And Sedos stood no chance. So I've just wasted my Charizard Y. And with it being one of the strongest attackers I have on my team, that is bad. You think this would be a good time to just have Swimmer Speed come in and Aqua Jet this thing, but nope, I'm kind of thinking I want to get that HP boost from the Regenerator where I can. I should have just gone in for that Aqua Jet. I almost screwed Swimmer Speed out of doing anything. Thankfully I have the Aqua Jet, so I will be able to take this thing out. And there goes the Scolipede that I would have preferred to have down 3 turns ago. But better late than never, I suppose. Now, it probably has a Bullet Punch, so there's no point in keeping Swimmer Speed in. That Aqua Jet might come in handy later on, so I bring in Unitike, thinking, Herpaderp, Umbreon's a wall! Umbreon can totally take this hit. I don't care if it's super effective, Umbreon can take a hit from a Mega Scizor. Right, folks? I think we've heard this story before. Massive Bullet Punch. That doesn't look like it does a lot. So I'm thinking I'll be A-okay. Then it decides to U-turn, and I have a dead Umbreon. Fun fact, I did have a rematch with this guy, and I found out the hard way that Umbreon can be one-shotted by this Scizor's U-turn. So it didn't matter that the Bullet Punch came into play, I figured I'd bring it up for that reason. So now I have no Sun, no Charizard, I mean at least I can bring in Swimmer Speed. Now I know Aqua Jet can't one-shot, so I go for the Play Rough, but I should know better by now. I should know that I can't outspeed a Garchomp. But it was worth the try. Then I bring in Sahara. And I hope you're ready for this, folks, because here is your weekly being predicted like a log. Go for that Draco Meteor, trying to take out the Garchomp, but instead I end up Draco Meteoring a Ludicolo. It could be worse. I mean, that's over half damage, but I go in my head, this could be a good situation to start setting up with Yang, because I kind of lost 3 Pokemon already. So if I can set up with Ying and start sweeping this guy's team with the stored power, that'd be very good for me. And then it's a good old familiar nemesis of Ice Beam. With Ice Beam on this guy's arsenal, it's a race against the clock to set up and start sweeping before I get frozen. Cause we know when you spend a long time doing something and you get hit by the same move over and over that has a 10% chance of freezing, it's only a matter of time before you get frozen. Go for that charge beam, kinda hoping that it would weaken the Ludicolo enough to take it out. But I don't think charge beam's gonna keep working like that, so instead I think I'm gonna just go straight for the stored power, get my special defenses up so I can hopefully take these surfs for days. The crit doesn't help, but I am able to get the Calm Mind off, and that'll allow me to take another surf. And even with the rain weakening the healing ability of Moonlight, I am pretty sure I can just keep going back and forth. And I'll eventually get enough Storm Mines up to start using stored power and one-shotting everything. Now, for whatever reason, my opponent decides to play along, maybe thinking he can take out the Yin with the surf, maybe something else. But my opponent decides to play along, I do my Moonlight, he does his surfs, I get a Calm Mind in every now and then, and it's enough to allow me to take another hit. So it seems to be working to my advantage so far, even though it's a little bit stally. Thankfully, Yin's nemesis, the Freeze Hacks, doesn't seem to be an issue for today's match, although my opponent's gonna eventually get tired of this and swap out the Ludicolo, probably realizing that he's not getting anywhere. And with this swap, I realize my time is limited because the Swampert probably is a physical attacker, considering that I brought it in against Yin, when it's already got all those Calm Minds up. So I gotta go now. It's now or never. I may not be in a good situation, I probably could be higher in health, but if I don't go for that stored power now, I'm not gonna get the chance to take out anything with the stored power. So I am able to take out the Swampert with the stored power, but thanks to its little waterfall hug, I'm gonna be too low in health to do anything. Yin is too slow to recover the health back. Pretty much anything can be brought in, and of course it's gonna be that Scizor that has the bullet punch that comes in. Yeah, just like that. But there's no point in swapping out. Yin can't do anything later on except beef that fodder. So instead of waste a Pokemon on that bullet punch, I might as well leave Yin in to take the bullet punch. Thankfully the rain's gone, so... Oh wait! Umbreon is down! I have no more Pokemon that have Moonlight. Clearly my opponent was fearing the Flygon, so he swapped right into Garchomp. I of course play too safe and go for the Fire Blast. That's gonna do nothing to the Garchomp. And when I try to go for the Draco Meteor, it's gonna outspeed me. Really now. Why did he not go for this when I had the Flygon out before? Oh wait, the critical. Really? I can't believe... No. Must have been able to be taken out by a Dragon Claw, because I refuse to admit that I lost Flygon to a critical. Because that would have changed the entire battle if I got a Draco Meteor off on that Garchomp. Thankfully for my opponent, I continue to underestimate the speed of a Garchomp, and it outspeeds me, I can't get a high jump kick off, and he's gonna win the battle. So it was a good game. That was a really good team that you had there. I'm especially impressed by the Scolipede. Like I said before, up to this point, I've only seen Baton pass Scolipede. I never actually seen it used offensively, and it certainly kicked my butt. I'm not afraid to admit when I've been outplayed, especially when it's so easy to outplay me. Speaking of getting outplayed, I should bring this up before I forget and people have to remind me. Choice Scarf Garchomp is a thing. That's probably why he had to swap out on my Flygon. And that is the likely reason why they're so fast. Everything makes sense now. If only I was smart enough to remember that sort of crucial information. Anyways, with that, I hope you guys found some enjoyment out of this battle. If you did, feel free to like the video. If not, comment on the video and tell me what you think could be improved about it. Feel free to comment about anything in general, actually. If you like this, I have more battles that you could probably click the annotation on screen to go and see. And if you just like my commentary generally, you can check out the other videos I've made on my channel. If you like what you see and want to get updates, feel free to subscribe, and your feed will get updated whenever I have new battles to share. Once again, thanks to my opponent for having a battle. If you're watching this video, let me know so I can add your channel to the description of the video. With that, this has been Jackie K, and I hope to see you all later.